Okay guys, Chris here, Parts Breakers, Jeeps Unlimited. Today we're going to be going over this 72 to 75 CJ5 tub. Now, it's not very often we get CJ5 tubs from this year in, or really anything past that, just because they are, this particular tub's about 50 years old. Now, to even see one in as good a shape as this one is pretty rare. Jeremy was talking to me earlier, telling me about how it's not often that we get these in, and when we do, there's nothing much left to work with. I know in the last 8 months that I've been working here, this is the first one I saw, and this one just came in. A lot of good things about this tub, some other things left up to interpretation, really. As for the overall, I'll give you just a total around this tub. Now, I did just get finished spraying it down. I washed it down earlier, then the dust came, kicked all over, so I just sprayed the problem spots down again. With that being said, this one is a 72 to 75. I do have some of the later 75 to 83s, or 76 to 83s. If I'm not mistaken, I have one that is the 55 to 69. So we'll start up here on the cowl. A lot of times you can see on these old ones where they start rusting, especially up along here, right here where that little cowl vent goes, up here where your heater box goes, over here where your windshield mounts are, and then particularly up along here. Now it looks like this has been painted a couple times. Looks like they kind of put it on pretty thick, but we all know you guys are getting these tubs and you're going about painting them. A little bit of stuff up here on the firewall. The overall of this front firewall is in great shape. We do have stuff like this. Looks like there was some polishing going on here. We got overall straight though. It doesn't look like it was bashed in. We do have a little bit of patchwork, it looks, right here. All pretty consistent for what you'll see out of a 50 plus year old tub. We'll go over here to the side and I'll just show you the side skirts. A lot of the times what we see go out is right back here on that fender well, and I'll touch that in a second. Over here, it looks like there was a little bit paint over, or maybe a little bit of body work done at one point. I checked the backside. It looks good. On these old tubs, they just want to level it or they want to round it or something like that. Nothing that some sandblasting can't take. Down here, we do have a little bit of eating through on this metal. Now, all of you guys that see all my other videos of my TJ tubs or my YJ tubs or stuff like that, you see that they don't have stuff like this, and we don't even go about getting into the realm of anything that could be cancerous or something like that. In the nature of these tubs, since they are so old, and I've seen what the East Coast puts out in Pennsylvania and Maine and Delaware and any of the states that we do a lot of business in, something like this is child's play compared to some of those tubs where the entire bottom skirt is gone or the entire floorboard is gone. Here you can see that we still got strong floorboards. A little bit of patchwork there. Looks like they had plated that to reinforce that. But the good on this is we still got a beautiful cowl. We still got beautiful side struts here. We're straight all along the doors. All these problem areas, that's kind of a nightmare for a body guy, seems to be in great shape. Even when we get back here to this back fender, or this wheel well, you can see it's in great shape. A little bit of bubbling there, but nothing. That's still super solid. We get here in the back as well. And I'll actually tip this over and show you guys here in a minute, but you can see it on this upside. I took a bit to clean this. It looked like there was about 50 years worth of grime on it. And I guess that's because there was. Got a little bit of an indent back here on the bed. Still a strong, solid bed. Definitely something that, you know, could be popped out or rolled or however. We got this right over here. Same thing on this wheel well as well. It all looks to be in great shape. We got this fancy little compartment here. Seems to be in good shape on the bottom. There is one piece to note right there. Now, anyone that's competent with welding or has an in with a body shop or something like that, or can in-house do this stuff, this would be a great tub, because it's gonna be a lot easier to go about fixing and getting set up for whatever project you got going than it would be if, for instance, I can show you the CJ7 over here. Than if you're dealing with a lot of stuff like this, right? CJ7 is almost same time period. This was wholly just a parts Jeep because it had a great dash, had good interior, stuff like that. But this is what we're talking about, that when I got some of you guys that call in and you say, hey man, my tub's fried, and you send me photos and it looks like this or worse. I mean, this tub is just absolutely gone. And I'm only showing you this just to kind of let you know, when sometimes people call and they're like, hey, how do you go about grading? How do you go about knowing if these tubs are good? Oh, that tub has a little bit of this or a little bit of that, some dings, dents, stuff like that. This is what our folks out in the East Coast deal with, and in the South, people, or places like Georgia, Alabama, all of that. This being about the same time period, probably even newer. And then you come over here to the CJ5, that's probably a little bit older, and you don't see any of that stuff up along these fenders or this wheel well. You have a little bit of stuff over here on this passenger side, but nothing that can't be taken care of. I'll actually go over and flip this over for you real quick. Okay, one other thing to look at real quick is right there, and then up on the inside of the firewall. And then even over here, it looks like there was some spot welding or something going on there, but still extremely strong floorboards, which in this year range of tubs, they almost don't exist. They're incredibly hard to get your hands on, and if you do, there isn't really much left. And we'll go to the underside here. Even up on here, it's gonna need just a little bit of straightening, but that's all strong metal. Looks like they had put a plate because maybe this guide had gone out and they wanted to stiffen this or whatever they had going on. And I always like to hit the bad real quick before I get into the good. Now, luckily on these, you can actually buy these and weld them right on. They make aftermarket kits of some good gauge steel that you can actually get these on, and then you can just get them, put them on there, and then go about your day. It's kind of the same, you know, process as like torque pockets or something on like TJs, that sort of thing. But here's your transmission tunnel right here. You still see that it's good on the lip around our opening. Still got good on all our channels. A little bit of indentation there, and then as you can see right up there, that one. But overall, you can see how clean and rust-free and sturdy these bottoms of these floorboards are. Even back here before we hit the bed. And then even more so, you can see up along here. And then here's your fender wells. Or your wheel wells, my apologies. And the bottom of your bed. So all in all of what you see there on that tub, I would say I would still rate that a grade A in the sense that, or a grade B in the sense that the 95% of that tub is there, it's actionable, it's ready. With a little bit of, I keep saying that a lot, it's been a long day, so I apologize. With a little bit of some TLC and some new paint and a little bit of body work and stuff like that, I think this would absolutely make super cool new revitalized CJ5. So if you guys like this video and you want to call on this particular tub, or you want to go ahead and give us a ring about any one of our other tubs, I'm stacking them up to the brim here, getting ready to wash these guys. So as always, 303-666-9020, or find us at partsbreakers.com. Thank you.